Hey, y'all. Hey, and welcome to another great episode of Late Night Podcast with Bridget and Holly. I'm your host, Bridget.
And I'm your host, Holly.
And y'all make sure to be able to see more great shows like these to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And so you can be notified every Tuesday and Friday at 11 p.m. that we have a new episode up. Now, today we're going to be talking about Southern phrases or sayings. What is it? Southern sayings and phrases that other
Southern
people might need a
phrases.
dictionary. Yeah, that other people might need a
Yes.
dictionary for. But you don't even need to get out Webster's, honey. We're going to help you with that right here today. But before we get started, Miss Holly, has
Yes.
your farting episodes gotten any better?
Fuck no. So maybe I do need to make me a damn doctor's appointment. Because
You
it's
still
like, what, 3
gassy?
days later?
Three gassy, little gassy girl. Honey, just back up to my car. Let me open up the tank and fill her up.
I ain't lying. I can save a lot of money. I can save a lot of fucking money on this shit right here. I'm telling you, maybe I need to break down and get some gas eggs.
Fucking electric car. We're just gonna run off of gas.
Hell
The
yeah.
gas. Wouldn't it be nice
Everybody's
though if our
rich.
cars could run? Yeah, if our cars could run like that.
Oh, God, yeah. Exactly.
Well, you
We
know what
save
you
so
need to
much
do though?
money.
You need to do like that one girl and put your farts in a jar and sell your farts.
Ew. Oh my God. Are you serious?
Have you not seen her on TikTok?
No.
This bitch is making millions farting in a jar.
Who would buy that? Why would you buy that?
Crazy people. I don't want to just say men, it might be women too, but crazy people.
Ugh.
They buy all her. You need to go to next time we get off here, go to TikTok and in the search put farts in a jar, and the girl comes up.
Uh,
She's making tons of money selling farts in a jar.
Bitch, I make my own sales guide. Why am I, how am I going to sniff a jar for? Oh.
Oh no.
Mm,
So
mm.
I'm gonna let you start. Go ahead and give me about 5 Southern sayings and their meanings, so people don't have to get a dictionary.
Okay, so y'all, get your pen and paper. You may want to take notes so you can remember. When you say, oh my God, y'all sound so country. Oh my God, I can't understand what you're saying. What does that mean? Well, we're going to fix that right up for you. All right, number one, aren't you precious? Okay. So, aren't you precious is us Southerners showing you love and being polite. But now sometimes it can be disguised as an insult. So, like, keep this in mind, like, when you hear, aren't you precious? Because you'll pick up the sarcasm in our voice. So, like, let's just say, like, you're like, oh my God, like, I got a lottery ticket today and I won $100. I might look at you and say, well, aren't you precious? Then that's sarcastic. But then you might do something cute and something about, oh my God, aren't you precious? I'm saying it with love. So there's two ways you can take that saying, but you will definitely hear the sarcasm in our voice. Um, Another one that we say, reckon. Like, I reckon I'm gonna go down there today. Yeah, I reckon I'm gonna call her on the telephone. So what that means is our replacement word for believe, imagine, suppose, and think. We just say reckon. But I promise you, once you start using it, it becomes rather catchy. I reckon it does after a while.
Mm-hmm.
um. Okay, the third one that I've got is "See to Christmas." I don't know if you ever heard of that one, Bridget, but "See to Christmas." Um, and what that is like, for example, let's just say that you got on like a low cut shirt and you're going to like the Christmas party or whatever, and you walk in and your grandma's there and she's just kind of looking at you like this, and she's like, Lord, she's like, that top you got on, girl, I can see all the way to Christmas. What she's meaning is your shit is too low, jack it up or go home and change because
You're
you're
showing
revealing
too
too
much.
much of your tatas.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Let's see. It's another one that I got. Oh, this is another one of my favorite ones. And I know you probably all know this, but hissy fit. And it is pretty much universal for everybody. But like if your kid is pulling like a temper tantrum, it's another word for that, hissy fit. We just use it down here in the South way more than what most people do. So like if my daughter's at the store wanting a piece of candy and she's showing her ass, I'm gonna say quit throwing a hissy fit. Um, let's see. Another another one is fixing to. Okay. Now, fixing to is something we say when somebody's telling us to do something that we already planning to do it. Like, hey, go wash them dishes. I'm fixing to. I was fixing to wash them dishes. You ain't got to tell me. Um, let's see. Then another one of my favorites is, where did it go? Because I really wanted to do this one. Is I've got a hankering. And what that is when you craving something like really, really, really good, like it could be like chocolate cake, or you might be wanting like some homemade nanner pudding, you'll just be sitting there and you'll be like, God, I got a hankering for some banana pudding. It's something that you craving really, really bad, and you got a hankering for it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, out of
That's
those
right.
five that I named, were there any that you haven't heard of, and is there any that you use?
Uh, well, I took several off my list. Hissy fit, aren't you precious, hankering for sure, and reckon. I've used all of those. The seed of Christmas, I have heard of that one, but that's not one I use on a regular basis.
I've never used that one either. That's one that, but mine was, I've heard Seed of Christmas, and then there was another one that was, I can't remember what it was, but there's two Southern sayings. But I can't remember the other one that I've heard the most out of, which is weird. But the Seed to Christmas I've heard of, but I've not heard it used a lot.
Okay,
Okay, give
so
me five
here's
of
some of
yours.
mine. All right. So if I had my druthers, okay, and what that basically means is if I had a choice. So we're gonna say, well, if I had my druthers, I'd rather go to see my aunt than down here to see my cousin, because that means if we had a choice, we choose them between the two. But that's a druther, okay. But if I had my druthers, have you ever said that?
No, have you?
Hell yeah,
Really?
you have said if I had my druthers.
I've never said that, and I've never
I'm gonna
heard
catch
of
you
that.
saying it.
If I
What?
had my druthers,
Bitch, are you Southern?
I swear I was born and raised down here, but I've never heard anybody use druthers. I've
Yes.
never heard that before.
Oh my God, I use it all the time. Okay, so another one is, and I know you've heard me say this in some of my videos. Full as a tick on a dog.
Yes, that's one of the
And
ones that
basically,
I have heard you say all the time.
yeah, and that is basically meaning I'm stuffed, I've eaten too much. But we always say, man, I'm stuffed, I am full as a tick on a dog. And that just means that because have you ever seen them big old fat ticks on a dog? That's when you know you full, you did a
Yes.
lot.
You feel like your
Yeah.
belly's gonna blow up.
hmm
That's
Another
what you
one that I
feel
like
like.
to say, I'm starting out with a lot that I say on a regular basis, but the other one is Lord willing and the creek don't rise. And what that basically means is I'm gonna do my best, but if something comes up, I might not be there.
Let me mark that one off. I had that one down too, because I had never heard of
Yeah,
that one. Now I've heard of
you have not.
God willing. There's one that's like God willing or something. I can't remember it either. Fuck. But
Well,
if the
that's
creek
it.
don't
Lord
rise,
willing
I've
and the
never.
creek don't rise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, it's God willing. It's creek. Okay. Okay.
it says Lord. The way it goes is it says Lord willing and the creek don't rise. That means if the Lord wants me to come and the creek don't rise, I'll be there. But if something comes up, don't get upset. And another one I like to say all the time, and I know one time one of Brittany's friends, when I said it, they said, "What did you say?" And I said it again, and they said, "Oh my God, I've never heard of that." And they was raised up here, but it's well, I Swanee, and that basically means
What the, is it missing some letters there? What does that mean?
if you say, "Oh my gosh, well, I Swanee," I never knew that. That basically means I swear. I never knew that.
What the hell?
Swanee is the same as swear. You have never said I Swanee?
No.
Lord, I Swanee. I can't believe you, girl. If I had my druthers, I think I would just, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. I don't know how to put up with you, girl.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my God.
I Swanee girl, you're killing me over here.
I'm going to have to pull your Southern card by the time we're done with this.
I think so. Probably you're gonna have to revoke it.
I think I'm going to. Go
Oh,
ahead. Oh, how many is that for me? Did I do,
I think
did
you.
I, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I did 5.
Oh God, that was
No.
quick. I don't think you
If
did
I
you?
had my druthers full as a tick on a dog, Lord willing, the creek don't rise, well, I Swanee. No, I did 4. I got one more.
Yeah,
Hold
I
on a
thought
minute.
you had one more.
All right. Well, you've heard it's blowing up a storm.
Yes, I've heard that one.
I was fixing to come through this phone and rip your southern accent away, girl. So what that basically
Yes,
means, y'all, when we say it's blowing up a storm, that means it's getting ready to rain or come bad weather, and it's blowing in. That's would you hear your grandma on the porch? She says, "Lord have mercy, we need to put the rocking chairs up. It's blowing up a storm." That's what
yep,
that means.
that's exactly what
Mm-hmm.
that means. That's what I like that
Yeah,
saying though. I love that saying.
I do too.
Um,
Ah,
let's see.
Swanee.
Okay, here's one. Um, hold your
Use that all the
horses.
time now.
You
Yeah.
are. I'm gonna start saying it too. So hold your horses. And y'all, when
Yeah.
somebody says hold your horses, it pretty much means slow your roll, slow down, and know your roll, okay? Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
You're going too fast.
Mm-hmm.
That's what hold your horses
Yep.
mean. All right.
Yep.
Then we got, let me check that one off so I won't reread it. Okay. So I know y'all hear us down here in the South say this all the time. Stop being ugly. You being ugly.
Yep.
Now, y'all don't worry because that doesn't mean that you're unattractive, okay? What we mean when we're saying it is that you're acting unacceptably. You know, you're being
You're being
mean, or
rude. You're being
you're
rude.
being, yeah, you're being rude. You might be picking on somebody. So we're gonna get on to you in the South and say, don't be ugly. Don't be ugly. Let's see. I've got, oh, my mama used to say this to my ass all the time, too big for your britches. Too big for your
Yeah.
britches. So what that indicates is like, it's pretty much you thinking you on your high horse and you're gonna get argumentative with your parents and run your mouth, and they're gonna say, all right, now you're getting too big for your britches, you're grounded. You gonna get disciplined when they say you're getting too big for your britches. My mama
Yep.
and me say that to me all the time. I mean, I wasn't really a back talker, but still, if I do something wrong, whatever, I ain't getting too big for you bitches. Um, let's see. So, kind of like when Bridget said, "I Swanee." Another one that we say down here that's similar to that is "Heavens to Betsy." Like it means you just got something shocking or some shocking news, and you're like, "Heavens to Betsy, he did what?" That's what that means. It can be used the same as Swanee. Oh, another one of my favorites is Worn Slap Out. And now Bridget says this one like way more to me. It's almost like on a
I
daily
do
thing
too.
with her. She'll be like, but this is how she says it. She'll go, and she will. And she's laughing because she knows it's true. But I'll get a voice memo.
I'm more slap
God,
out. Well,
I'm
that just
one to
means I'm
fuck slap
tired as
out
fuck. Dad, that just
mentally
means
and
I'm tired as
physically.
fuck.
Yep.
Yeah.
When we say we worn to slap out, that means we are physically and mentally exhausted. We just everything is just um. I think I
Yeah.
got what one more, or was that my fifth one?
Yeah. I don't know. Go ahead. One more.
I think that was my fourth one. Um. Oh. Another thing that we say down here in the South is give me some sugar. And it ain't that we looking for sweets. We looking for hugs and kisses. So when you hear us say, give me some sugar, it literally means, I ain't looking for no
Yeah.
motherfucking pound cake or no damn candy bar. My ass wants a hug or a kiss.
That's right. That's good. Those are good. And yes, I do say a lot of those. I love I'm more to slap ass out. Yep.
Every day, y'all,
Okay,
or every other
so
day.
yep. So there's another one that says, "Girl, I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays." And what that means is it's been a long ass time. Have you ever heard that?
No, but I saw it
Huh?
today and I was going to write it down and I was like, a month of Sundays. And I was on the phone with my brother. Actually, when I saw it, he's like, what the hell was that? And I was reading him a little bit about it and I was like, I don't think I've ever heard that. And he said he hadn't either.
Well, what that basically means, now you think about it. If you took an entire month and put Sundays on them, well, Sunday don't come but once a week. So you would have, it would, for it to have a month of them, of just Sundays, you would have to have 30 weeks pass by before something happened.
Oh. So yeah,
Get
it's
it?
pretty much I ain't seen you in forever.
That's what it means. Yeah, it means
That's
it's
what
been a long
okay.
time.
It's cute though. I
So,
like
so
that though. It's cute.
Oh yeah, we said that all the time. I remember my papa would be like, I've been waiting on that rent, and it's been a month of Sundays before I seen them come, baby. And
Oh,
and
that's
but
too
what's so
cute.
funny about these Southern sayings is that when we say it to each other, we automatically know how you mean it, even if it has a saying like Holly said, like "Aren't you precious?" We know if it's sarcastic or if it's genuine. It's
Yep.
just we know it in the tone of your voice.
We just got
Okay, so another one is
that hillbilly connection, like that redneck
yeah,
connection. You just know.
that's right, that's right. Well, another one is, and my grandma used to say this all the time. Well, honey, butter my backside and call me a biscuit, because that just means I didn't expect that. I did not expect that. Is basically what that means. That's not how I expected that to be, or I didn't think that would happen.
I
So
love that.
that
I've never heard of that one.
hmm another one my
Uh,
grandma used to say all the time. She'd say a rooster one day and a feather duster the next.
what's that
And
mean?
what that basically means is don't brag and stay humble, cuz today you might be the rooster crowing on the fence, but tomorrow you might be the feather duster, which means it takes the rooster's tail and it does feathers dust. So you just need to not be too big for your britches and stay humble.
Dang, I've never heard of that. I like that
Mhm.
one.
I do too. I know you've heard of this one. Honey, can't never could till he tried.
No, but I saw that one. I went past it and I was like, what? No.
You have got to be kidding me.
Uh-uh.
Mail me your Southern card, because, honey, you ain't Southern. What that basically means, can't never could till he tried, that means don't make excuses, just do it. Stop making excuses and just do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've
Mm-hmm.
never heard of that. I mean, remember I told you my mom, it was so funny because she was born in Brooklyn, New York. And so they came from New York down to the South and she was like, I don't know, 7 or 8 or whatever. And she's Italian, and so she incorporated that into her cooking, but she also did a lot of Southern cooking. And so a lot of the Southern food she would cook, I wouldn't eat. And she was like, I don't know how you, my young. And she's like, you should have been born up north. She was like, because you do not act like and eat like how the Southerners do down here. Because I don't like a lot of
Y'all, let
Southern
me tell you
food.
something. My girl says she's Southern, but she's never eat liver mush.
Now I've had fried liver, and liver and onions and gravy, but I've never had a liver mush. I've seen it in the package, and it looks like a block of shit.
It's not. It's amazing.
Ugh.
Don't get
But
liver
you,
pudding, and make sure it's either Jenkins or Hunter's. Me and you, we gonna go to the liver mush festival next year, and you gonna love that liver mush.
but how do you cook it? Do you pat it in patties? Do you like fry it like hash
No,
browns or?
you cut it. It's in a block. You cut it and you fry it. I got some liver mush in my fridge. I'm gonna do a video for you tomorrow. You fry it, then you put it on some toast, or you can eat it with your breakfast. And I put ketchup on mine. I swear to the Lord, you're gonna love some liver mush, girl. Don't even knock it
Ugh.
till you try it. And
That
I don't
makes
know
my
how many
cooter
more
hurt.
I got more, but my last one I'm gonna say for right now is madder than a wet hen, and you just made me madder than a wet hen, and that just means I'm pissed as fuck because you ain't eating no liver mush and you.
Oh, I'll try your liver mush. God, I'll try it. Um, Before I read some more, um, Bridget has wrote down some jokes, some Southern jokes, and I really want to hear it because she was like, "I may do these if we run in like, need a space fill or whatever." But I want her to at least tell one of these jokes before I read some more of my sayings because I love jokes anyway, and I want to hear a really good Southern joke. So you gotta tell us one of your jokes real quick. You gotta tell us one.
Okay, so we'll do these in between. Okay, so I'm gonna do
Okay,
one short one and then one longer one.
okay.
What do you call a happy cowboy?
A happy cowboy? I don't know.
A jolly rancher.
Oh, that's cute. That makes sense. A Jolly Rancher. I like
Okay,
that.
okay. So
Oh
you
wait, you would
ready?
do another one. Do another one.
Yeah, Bubba and Jimmy one day. Okay, so they were talking. So Jimmy Joe was walking down Main Street when he saw his old buddy Bubba driving a brand new pickup truck. Bubba pulled up to him with a wide grin. Bubba, where'd you get that truck? Bobby Sue gave it to me, Bubba replied. She gave it to you? I knew she was kind of sweet on you, but a new truck? Well, Jimmy Joe, let me tell you what happened. We were driving on a county road 6 in the middle of nowhere, and Bobby Sue pulled over off the side of the road, put it in 4-wheel drive, and headed into the woods. She parked the truck, got out, threw off all her clothes, and said, Bubba, he said, Bubba, you a smart man, because them clothes would have never fit you.
Oh my God. She got her feelings hurt that night. She got her feelings hurt that
She told
night.
him, take anything you want. He took the damn truck.
And like hell, I would have took that truck too. Oh my God, that was so cute. I like that. Oh
Yeah.
God, that was funny. That is a cute joke. Oh my God. And, and that's so
Thank you.
funny because like it's funny because a lot of people I feel like when they think of Southerners, they think that that's the mentality that we really have. They
Yeah,
literally almost look at us like we're dumb as a bag of rocks just because of
I
how
know.
we talk, and it's so
Yeah.
funny how people have made like little innuendos and jokes and stuff about Southerners. They're like, oh, they're dumb as a hick, country hick, but
Yeah.
we're not.
I
We're
think they
not.
see us. I think they see us as. I think they see us like Ma and Pa Kettle. Have you ever watched Ma and Pa Kettle?
But I've heard of mom pocket. What is mom pocket? I've heard of it, but I don't even know
This
what it is.
y'all, this bitch that she watches every TV show. She can even quote things out of movie, and she ain't never seen Ma and Pa Kettle. I'm done with you.
No,
I am done with you.
no.
You
What is
got to go
mom
watch
pocket?
it.
What's it about?
They're just two. They're two really old people, and they're always ribbing at each other, and they have like a ton of kids. They can't even keep up with how many kids they have. And one time they take the camera and they're going down through there, saying, here's Ma and here's Pa, and their kids kept running out of line and going to the end of the line. And he's like, Ma, how many kids did we have last time I counted?
Oh my god, was it a
Like,
popular show?
absolutely, yes. Mom Pa
How
Kettle
many
was a
years? Do
very
you know how many
popular show.
seasons?
I don't know how many seasons, but I would say it played probably in the 50s or 60s.
I'm gonna have to
Maybe
look that
70s.
up.
I don't know. You got to look it up.
Mom,
I actually have some videos with Mom Pa Kettle.
do you? I'm gonna definitely
Hmm?
look that up. I'm gonna definitely look that up.
Oh, me and Ronnie love Mom Pa Kettle. You're definitely going to have to look it up.
Oh, I'm a definitely, or I'm a definite. See, look, there's a redneck in me. I'm a definitely. I will look that up, Bridget. I will Google
Oh,
and see if I
also,
can
I
find it.
want to tell y'all something. Exactly. I want to tell y'all something real quick, though. Before we go any further, y'all keep hearing us say y'all. I do want to give you some redneck hillbilly math. If there's one of you, we say you. If it's 2 to 4, we say y'all. If it's more than 5, we say all y'all. So, like in other words, if we're gonna have a cookout and there's more than 5 people, we say, "Well, bring all y'all come, all of y'all come." But if it's just a couple, we just say y'all.
Exactly. We're just being welcoming, y'all. Okay, we're just being welcoming.
All y'all,
Um.
all y'all will.
So this is this is one of mine that I do use a good bit, and it's let me let you go. And what that is when, so like, for example, you're on the phone with your mom, right? And y'all just sitting there and y'all talking and y'all talking. You don't want to just say, all right, mama, bye. You about, all right, well, let me let you go. I got to do this or that. But I say that one all the time. Let me let you go. Let me let you go. Do you use that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said it to me
Um,
today. You said it today. You said it today on the phone to me. You said, "Well, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let
yeah,
you
I
get off and
did,
get
did
ready for
that.
you girls' night." Yeah.
Yeah, but I legit was letting her go because I forgot when I had called her because we were going over this. Like this podcast was like last minute, and I was like, "Oh my god, let me call Bridget and tell her about it." And she fell in love with it, and I was like, "Oh shoot!" I was like, "I forgot it's Wednesday. It's your friend's night." And I was like, "All right, well, let me let you go so you so you get ready. So you can do it in different ways. I don't always mean like oh god, okay, let me figure out a way to get off the phone, but it's just it's a habit." Um,
Yeah.
let's see, another one is um it's all gonna come out in the wash.
I got that
Um
one down.
Bridget, I've heard say that a lot. And what that means is like it's like dirt and stains and worries and problems. Like they'll all wash away. It's all gonna come out in the light. Everything's gonna come out and it's gonna be okay. So that's what
It'll be all right.
it'll all come out in the wash means. Everything will come out, it's gonna be
Yep.
cleansed and you're gonna be okay. Um,
Yep.
let's see. That was number two. Um, and another one that is so countrified, but I hear all the time, you want to. And
Yeah.
I
Y'all
know
do.
it should be, do you want to? But it's just a southern thing, y'all. When we say you want to, it's, let's go to a movie. You want to? You
Y'all
want
do.
to?
Yeah.
You know?
Y'all do.
Right. Y'all want to?
Y'all do.
Um, oh, another one is, he was funny as I'll get out. Now, that is one of the biggest compliments that y'all can get from us Southerners,
Mhm.
because what that means is that shit was so fucking funny. It was
Mhm.
absolutely hilarious. We falling on the floor, rolling around, laughing at your ass because he was funny as I'll
Mhm.
get out. So we're not telling you literally to
Yep.
get out. It's a really good
Yep.
compliment. Um, I got one more, and I'm not gonna do this one because everybody says it, and it's bless your heart. If you don't know what bless your heart is by now, just go somewhere and lay down.
Lord, that's the
Because
kiss
that's one
of
of the most,
death in the South.
yeah, yeah. But that's
It's
one
the
of our
kiss of death.
most popular ones. Um,
Bless your heart.
another one that I think is a good one is, and Bridget again. Bridget uses this one a lot, and I love what she says. It doesn't amount to a hill of beans,
That's
and
right.
when she says that, what that is it's like, and actually I do want to use some background on where that came from. It actually came from the movie Casablanca, if I'm saying it right. Casablanca. and it's used when like something has little to no significance to it, or
Yeah.
if somebody said something but you think it means something really bad but really it doesn't, they'll be like, oh girl, you fine. It doesn't amount to a hill of beans, you good to go.
Yeah.
So Bridget says that one all the time, and I've heard that one just in general so many times in my life. Now, I will have to say I've never used "it doesn't amount to a hill of beans." I might have said it being like funny, but to actually use that in part of my vocabulary on a day to day basis, no.
I've used a lot of these. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to switch up this segment. Okay, now we're about halfway through. I'm going to say the saying that I have, and you tell me what you think it means, or you tell me what you know it means.
Oh, okay.
Okay? He thinks the sun comes up just to hear him crow.
I would take that as in he thinks his shit don't stink. He's conceited, and everybody wants you, boo. Everybody's about you.
Yeah, it basically means he's cocky. Yeah,
Cocky. Okay.
that's what it means. Okay, if somebody says to you, that dog won't hunt,
Now, I won't hunt, or that dog will hunt.
that dog won't
That
hunt.
dog won't hunt. Because I
Uh-uh.
know what that dog will hunt. That dog won't hunt. I'm not too sure, but if I could guess, I would say that it means like you think you got something maybe substantial, but you really don't, and it doesn't mean anything. Like,
You've never used that?
uh, I've
Well,
never
basically,
used
what
that.
that means is that dog won't hunt means that ain't gonna work. Okay, so like in other words, let's say I see my husband out here and he's trying to hook something up to his truck, and what he's trying to
Uh,
hook up is heavier than the truck can pull. I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna say, "Honey, that dog won't hunt," meaning that ain't gonna work. You just may do it different.
well, yeah, I didn't know that's what that meant. I've never used
How
that.
about that?
Mm-hmm.
How about that? How about he could eat corn through a picket fence?
No. So I'm thinking if he could eat corn through a picket fence, that he can really suck the meat off that bone.
Oh, that means his teeth is fucked up.
God, and I started to say that meant that like he didn't have no teeth and he just can just suck it off. I swear to God, I was gonna say that.
It usually means their teeth is fucked up and they're bucked out. They're bucked out. They're pointed out. Eating corn through a picket fence.
Eat that shit like it's a typewriter. Ding,
Surely to God, I
ding.
can't believe you don't know these. All these I've
Mm-mm.
said. Okay, how about road hard? Boy, she looks like she's been rode hard and put up with.
Oh yes, I've even used that one myself. That means you look rough. You literally have been rode hard and put away wet, honey. You need to go shower, get cleaned up, cause you's are looking rough.
It means you look rough. It could be from a hangover. Like maybe one night you come in to work with a hangover, or maybe you've been sick. You know, you got COVID and you've been
Yeah.
sick or something. You've been missing sleep. You hadn't slept much, or you just ugly as fuck. Any of those, we gonna
Or
say you look like you've been rode hard, put up wet.
yeah, or you literally look like you been rode hard, honey.
Okay, how about now? I know my granny used to say this all the time. I know good and well you done said this because I done said it. You look happy as a dead pig in the sunshine.
Mm-mm. I've never heard of that. Why I look like a dead pig?
Happy as a dead pig. Okay, so when a pig is laying out in the sun dead, the sun on its skin dries its skin up, and when it dries its skin up, it'll cause its face to pull back to where it's showing teeth, and it looks like it's smiling.
Ugh.
But in truth, what that means is it looks like the pig's smiling, but it's in a morbid situation. You see what I'm saying? So you do that
Uh,
when somebody is sitting there like ignorantly bliss. Like in other words, let's say for instance, my grandma used to use this a lot. If there's a girl and she's dating a guy and he's a player and she's sitting there thinking she's got a good man, she'd be like, boy, she looks happy as a pig dead in the sunshine, don't she? Like in
oh,
other
so that's
words,
not a good thing.
she's really in bad shape, but she's smiling about it. So the
Oh, she's
pig's really
smiling
in bad
through it.
shape. He's dead. Right. So
Oh,
it means you're
okay.
blissfully. Yeah, it means you're blissfully ignorant. Like, in other words, you think you got
Oh,
something good, but you really don't.
don't.
Yep. How many was that for me?
4 or
You know?
5. Well,
Okay,
I'm gonna
you go ahead.
do. I'm gonna read just like 2 more off mine, and then I'm gonna be done. Um,
I got some more
again,
jokes. I got some more jokes.
well, tell us a joke before I read more,
Okay.
because these
Ready?
jokes are funny and cute.
What do fish and southern women have in common?
Fish and Southern women have in common. Mm, they both smell the same.
Oh, I knew you was going there. No. No. They both stop shaking their tail once they're caught.
Ah, that's cute. I've never heard that.
Yeah, you ready? Okay, I
Uh,
got you another one. Ready? A bite to eat. Two Southerners stop for a bite to eat while discussing their moonshine operation. A woman at the other table begins to cough. Pretty soon she is choking. One Southerner says, can you breathe? She shakes her head no. He asks her, can you talk? She shakes her head no. He gets up, walks over to her, lifts her dress up, pulls her panties down, and licks one butt cheek. The woman is so shocked she coughs up the food that she was choking on and begins to breathe. The Southerner slowly walks back to the table and joins his partner. The partner says, one Southerner says to the other, says, I done heard about that hind lick maneuver, but I ain't never seen it done before.
oh my God, I got to remember that one. That hind lick maneuver. No wonder we got the reputation that we do. Oh my
One time I
God.
was sitting there saying that, you was looking at me like, what the hell's him doing licking her
I
ass
was
gonna
like,
do?
and I was like, oh, hind lick, not Heimlich. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God. That was cute. I was going to say I'm going to have to tell Jason that one, but he can wait for the podcast. He can wait for that one. Because that one was
Won't
cute.
air till November, girl. This shit won't air till November.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Y'all, we is way up there. Um, okay, all right. So I'll go ahead and read my last few that I got. So one that now I've never heard. Well, not I've never. I don't know. When I saw this and I was like, God, it sort of sounds familiar, but I'm not sure. I'm sure I've heard somebody say it, but maybe on television because I've not heard anybody use this around me. But one
Mm-hmm.
is pretty as a peach.
I've said that.
You said that, and so basically, what pretty as a peach is our way of saying like you look nice, you look beautiful. So it's a compliment that you're pretty as a peach. It doesn't mean that you look or are shaped like an ass. Well, I promise. Um, let's see. Then I've got another one that I thought was good is over yonder, and I am
Yes.
guilty of saying that because Jason will pick at me and he'll say, "Where's yonder?" And I'm like, "Over there." When you use it, you like, "Hey, you want to go over yonder?" Or somebody says, "Hey, where's this at?" "Oh, it's over yonder." I don't know why we say it. It's cute though. It's cute. And then my last one
Ma'am, ma'am,
is gonna be,
ma'am.
huh?
Can I ask you a question?
What?
When you just laugh, did you fart? Because I think I heard it.
No, nothing pushed out. It is being held in. You might have heard my chair when I moved, but no,
Oh,
it wasn't on air. But we
sure,
can
sure. It was
we
here.
can do a podcast with that if you want to. All about gas. All about gas. I'm your girl. Um, my last one is you can't carry a tune in a bucket, and pretty much what that means is exactly what it says. Your ass can't sing. Bitch, you
That's
cannot. She's
me.
lying. She can
I
sing.
can't
Now,
sing.
I cannot carry a tune in a bucket. In my head,
Mm-mm.
it sounds so good. In my head, it sounds amazing, especially when I'm in the shower. But when I hear myself, I'm like, oh, damn. Yeah. Your girl can't carry a tune. But that was
We're gonna
fun.
have to definitely
I
do
hope
this
y'all
one.
have enjoyed this one.
Hey, hold on.
Well, god dang, Ma.
I got some more, y'all. So I got a few more, and then we're gonna do a part two to this because I got a shit ton more. Okay.
Yeah, she had a
The
bunch. I didn't
reason
do as
she ain't
many as
got
she
so
did.
many, yeah, because she ain't really southerner. She ain't really southern, y'all. She's a pasta. She's an apostinator.
I'm an imposter.
Impostinator. She's Italian pretending to be southern. She's an impostinator
I'm probably like 90% Italian and 10% Southern.
for real. Okay, so there's one that says, um, "You ain't got no friends but family," and basically what that means is don't nobody like your ass.
I've heard of that one. I've heard
Just to
that one.
be, just yeah, just the people who have to. Surely to God, you've
Exactly.
called something a do. You've called something a doohickey.
Oh God, yes. I've used that all the time. When I don't know what
I
something is,
can
I'm like,
say.
that little doohickey thing.
Yeah, and basically what that means, y'all, is that's a name for an object that we can't remember, so we just call it, go get that doohickey over there.
Yeah, or we don't know how to
Okay.
pronounce it. We call it a doohickey.
Mm-hmm. Now, have you ever heard of we're burning daylight?
Uh.
Okay, that means we're wasting time.
Oh.
He's like, oh my God. Okay, my last one is, and then I'm gonna do one more little joke. So our last one is you can catch more flies with honey instead of vinegar. Have you ever heard that?
I've heard that one a lot.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And that
I've even
basically
said that
means
one before.
right. It basically means be sweet because if you're not and you're hateful, it ain't gonna get you nowhere. That's what we mean by saying that. Okay, to
Exactly.
take us out, y'all, I got one more little maybe two. Maybe two. What did two rednecks say after breaking up?
I guess I'll see you over yonder.
No. Let's just go back to being cousins.
That is fucked up, but so true. So true down here in the South.
Okay, what last one? What's the cheapest type of meat you can buy in the South?
The typest or cheapest type of meat?
Yeah.
I'd say deer, probably possum, because we hit them all the fucking time they run out in the damn road, or a squirrel. I don't know.
Deer balls. They're under $1.
That's cute. It's the cheapest meat. It really is
Yeah,
the
deer balls
cheapest
are under
meat.
Anyhow, we hope y'all love this podcast. We hope you've learned some Southern sayings. And the next time you're around your Southern friends, if they say any of these things, you're now going to know what they mean. But anyhow, y'all stay tuned because our next podcast is going to be a flashback to the 80s. And that's where we're going to talk about all things 80s trends, music, the whole 9 yards. But anyhow, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Bye. Did you fart?
No, I was doing the robot, but I don't know if they'll catch on that I was doing the right. That's why I hung my arm like that because that was popular in the 80s.
Oh, man.
Oh God, they ain't gonna know what I did. I was like, oh my God, if she
You
don't
went,
quit with this. I was like, when you do this video, at the end, you got to put a caption about look at her trying to do the damn robot. I was like, in my head, I want to say Mr. Roboto.
no, it's more like this. Okay. So,
Oh, I
and you're
always
going,
thought it was this. Oh my God, they gonna think that I was like, I'm just sitting there. They probably like, why the fuck is she waving like that? I didn't even say bye or nothing. Oh my God.
this was break dancing. This was break
Oh,
dancing. This
oh,
right
this
here
is
was the
breakdancing.
robot.
Oh,
Yes.
this is breakdancing. Or the windshield
Well, I mean,
wipers.
I mean, let's just say
Oh
we
my
did and
God.
don't. Y'all definitely don't want to miss that one. Love y'all. Bye.
Oh my God.